Man, oh man, it's fun to be back. And now, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get the $1 million all for myself.
You know, Knuckles, it is kind of weird to see you here again. I mean, you were gone for so long, but now you're back.
Yeah, it's weird to be here, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss this game, so let's do this! Ever since I got eliminated, I've been working on trying to improve myself in this game, whether that be getting stronger or smarter and coming up with more tactics. Last time, making enemies was ultimately my downfall, so this time, I'm just gonna be trying nice with everybody and see what happens.
Can you two keep it down? I'm trying to have my beauty sleep, and all this noise is ruining it. Now I'm ugly.
How do we tell them?
So guys, what do you think today's challenge is gonna be?
Tough to say. There's no way of telling what David Winkle's gonna come up with any day, really. Just kind of depends on his mood.
He's been trying to make challenges a lot more fun recently, which I kind of get considering everything we've been through, but yeah, it's really tough to say.
All I know is that I'm gonna crush any challenge that gets in my way.
Didn't you not win last challenge? Like, didn't you, like, mess up? Am I imagining things that have happened?
Well, Luigi, you did worse than me. It's so strange seeing all these new people here, but I think we'll get used to it.
Of course we will. If you think about it, Rotom and Waluigi are technically newish contestants, but we got used to them so easily. It's as if they were here the entire game.
Oh yeah, I kind of forget sometimes that I came back in a rejoin and I wasn't just here from the start.
Wow, big conversation happening here. Did this ever really happen with the other contestants before we were here?
No, almost never. It was just mainly because we were so divided, but since with new people, no one's made enemies, so we don't really know.
Someone's definitely got some enemies, and he goes by the name of Captain Toad.
True. The guy just lost two of his closest friends, so I doubt he's gonna be very trusting.
Well, you just gotta be kind of slow and patient with him. I just got done talking with him. He's doing alright, but he's not in the best mood.
Wow, that was fast. You've only been here for one episode and you've already made friends with Captain Toad.
Well, he started approaching me, and he was so cute I just couldn't turn him down.
Turn him down in what respect?
Being friends and comforting him, that's all. Nothing else. Call me crazy, but I think something's gonna happen between those two.
Oh, girl, you know it!
So anyway, where's the challenge?
What the? What happened to the lights? Are you guys okay?
I can barely see any of you. Is this all planned? Is this part of the challenge?
No way. Typically, David Winkle and Lakitu would give us some warning for a challenge to begin, but this just happened out of the blue.
Contestants? Oh, there you all are. Okay, please meet over in the usual spot, and we will explain what has just happened.
From the sounds of it, it doesn't seem like this was planned.
No, not at all. Well, at least we're all close to the usual spot.
Wait, what about Captain Toad?
Captain Toad, are you alright?
I think... What happened to the lights? I was just walking over here and then the lights go out.
David Winkle said that he was going to explain everything, so we're supposed to meet over there.
Alright.
Hello, contestants, and welcome to today's very unprepared challenge.
Unprepared? You mean you didn't plan for this blackout to happen?
No, believe us, if this was gonna happen, we would have given you a heads up, but, looks like we gotta make do with the situation.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to cancel the shark skiing contest while eating jelly.
Ah, dang, that would have been cool! Can we still have the jelly, though?
What do you think? Of course, we're not gonna let it go to waste.
But we're getting off topic. The challenge.
this blackout kind of happened all out of the blue. We didn't want this to happen, we didn't need this to happen, so we gotta make do with this challenge. So, here's how it's gonna work. You are all gonna be searching the island and trying to find the circuit breaker in order to get the lights back on.
Normally, this kind of concept would be pretty simple, but the trick is you're in the dark. You can't navigate very easily because you can't see all that well.
You are also not allowed to use any external pieces of light. So, any flashlights, any torches, lanterns, anything, you can't use it. Don't bother trying to turn on the lights in any of the rooms because they will not work.
Wait, so how are we meant to find the circuit breaker if we can't see?
Essentially, this challenge is meant to test your knowledge of the island and its whereabouts. So, while this may blow for a lot of the newer contestants, oh well, we didn't plan for this challenge to happen, and we didn't want this challenge to happen, so sorry, but we just gotta do this. And what if we find the circuit breaker, but it doesn't turn back on? Like, the lights don't go back on?
All that matters is that if you find the circuit breaker, we can work from there.
And if any of you cheat, we'll figure it out, so don't try to cheat, and yeah. So, have fun, good luck, and we will be keeping a close eye on you with our own flashlights. So, if you have any questions, just look for the beam of light, and we'll be able to help. Sound good? Good. Alright, now get to searching, you guys.
Well, no time like the present. I'm off.
Yeah, we better start going now.
I've noticed that Captain Toad's been a little down because of the elimination of Froakie and Buttercup. So I figured, why not this challenge? I'd lend him a hand and help him. Hey, Captain Toad. Follow me, I'm gonna show you something.
Okay.
Well, they certainly weren't kidding when they said it was much darker. Yeesh, it's almost pitch black.
Well, the circuit breaker's gotta be around here somewhere. Shouldn't be too far. Yeah, it shouldn't be terrible.
Waluigi, what are you doing? I'm feeling the wall. Therefore, it will lead me to the circuit breaker, and I will win. Wah! Ow. Waluigi sure is a very interesting character. I'm just surprised that he's still in the condition that he is.
Oh my. Now it appears to be raining outside. Is that a dog?
There's no chance that the circuit breaker is outside, right?
No, just because it needs a lot of wiring and electricity, and it would ultimately just be a bad place to put outside because it could get damaged very easily.
That makes sense. So, guess that entire area is just off. Okay.
Jeez, I wish there were an indication of sorts of where it is, but I can't seem to find one.
Oh, Meta Knight, you're over here too?
Yes, I believe that the back of this room would be the best place to put the circuit breaker. After all, it is hidden and quite secure.
Yeah, sorry. I checked back here and I couldn't see anything, so I don't think it's there.
I see. And you're 100% certain and you're not lying to me?
No, why would I? I mean, if I even did see it, then I would have just won already.
I suppose you raise a good point. Alright then.
Man, what everyone says about Meta Knight really is true. He really can't trust anybody.
Hey Daisy, how about a little friendly competition?
Go on. I'm all ears.
How about we work together for the entire challenge, and then when we find the circuit breaker, it's every man for himself.
So we benefit each other, but it ultimately comes down to the better player. I like it. Alright, let's do it.
Cool. Now I haven't really checked the kitchen all that much, so let's check in here.
Alrighty. Knuckles and I have a bit of a friendly rivalry going on. We'll ultimately be working against each other, but it's all in good fun and in faith of the game. And so, this idea of us working together but then fighting at the end, I like it.
So, what was this thing you wanted to show me, Rotom?
Why, this, of course.
Rotom, what are you doing? That's a flashlight. We're not allowed to use those.
My friend. He said that we couldn't use the flashlights as a flashlight, but what if
I am the flashlight.
So wait, you just possessed the flashlight? So, you just became the flashlight?
Well, of course, I love electronics.
I don't know, they still said that we weren't allowed to use any form of light, and that is still a form of light.
Well, yeah, but we can't use it. But what if we just are the form of light?
I guess. But why are you helping me, though? Shouldn't you be helping, like, Meta Knight or something?
Well, yeah, but I felt kind of bad after yesterday. I can see that you're in a slump, so I figured maybe, hey, helping you win this challenge might get you out of it, make you feel better.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess.
No problem. Now let's go find the circuit breaker.
Alright.
Is it down here? Is it in here? Is it? I don't know where the circuit breaker is.
Apologies, Waluigi, but it's not a circuit breaker, it's a circuit breaker.
Why do we want to break circuits? That's like so many of our tracks in Mario Kart. I don't have a circuit.
Is he always like that? For as long as I've known. I wonder how Wario puts up with that. I wonder how a lot of people put up with their very mischievous sidekick or partner. Yeah, me too. Wait a minute. I've seen the Splatfest. It's okay. I like her. I'm making friends!
Can I be your friend? Sure, yay.
This way, Captain Toad, this way!
Going!
Was that Rotom helping someone not in his alliance? Someone considered the enemy? If Rotom helps the enemy, then he himself has become the enemy.
I think a contestant is using that floating flashlight. David Winkle, call me crazy, but I think we might have a cheater going around. In fact, I think I've seen two. I knew cheating in this challenge was imminent. Alright. Tell me your theory. Alrighty. Well, is the kitchen really a safe place to hide a circuit breaker?
No, but this is total Fluffed Island, so they don't really care about that unless it gets them sued.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, you guys are in here as well?
Oh, hey Silver.
Oh, Silver. Want to get in on our agreement? Sure. What is it? Daisy and I have made the agreement that we're going to work together in order to try and find the circuit breaker. But the first person who locates it wins. So it's essentially the challenge? Yeah, but we're helping each other. Oh, I see. Well, sure, yeah. Cool, well, I found it! Huh?
It's all the way at the back of this cupboard. Let's see if I can turn it on.
Oh, the lights are back on. Wow, it really is the circuit breaker. What was wrong with it?
Nothing was wrong. Someone just turned it off.
Oh, the lights are back on. Huh, cool. Alright, Daisy. Looks like you won your first challenge. All right, yeah. And everyone else is going to be going to elimination. But first, I have to chat with two people. Captain Toad and Rotom, I have a question for the two of you.
And that is?
Have you ever seen this before?
No.
Alrighty, let's just cut the bullshit. Wags saw you two using this flashlight.
No, hold on a second. I didn't use the flashlight. I was the flashlight. So technically, I didn't go against any rules.
Rotom, during the challenge briefing where I explained this rule, were you a flashlight?
Well, I don't really see what this has to do with anything.
Don't talk, just answer the question. Were you a flashlight in the challenge briefing?
No.
And the rule was no external pieces of light. That was an external piece of light. You had to find that on the island.
But I didn't use it. I was the flashlight.
Yes, but what you did use was the light function on the flashlight. The flashlight doesn't light up on its own unless you press the function on it, and you did that.
Well, I mean,
Rotom, just admit you cheated. You're digging your grave deeper and I'm getting bored.
okay, fine. I used the flashlight. I turned into it to help, alright?
Okay, now that we got that out of the way, time to decide you guys' penalty.
Wait, what? I get a punishment too?
Yes, you technically used the light function on the flashlight. You were following the trail. Could have just let it be, but no, you followed it.
But it was Rotom. He told me he was the flash. What?
Captain Toad, you are your own person. You make your own rules. You don't have to follow what everyone else says.
But
The amount of complaining and defending you guys are doing is just annoying me. Alright, that's it. You're both getting an extra vote tonight.
what?
Yep, you're both getting an additional vote added onto you, so good luck, you guys.
Thanks for the help, Rotom. Hey, no, I didn't mean it.
Good one, Rotom. Very good indeed.
Meta Knight. Okay, so I know we have a penalty, but we're in an alliance. So I think if we both vote for Captain Toad, then we could probably get him eliminated, and I can be safe. And then we can go convince other people. I'm gonna go do that. Thanks, Meta Knight. I trust you.
In the early days of our alliance, Rotom was very helpful and a good support. Now, he's becoming more of a liability. He's not doing well in challenges, he's cheated twice and gotten caught both times, and he's ultimately just making it worse. I can't have a burden like him following me around, so I think it's time to rid of myself from that burden. Unshackle the chains of Rotom if you catch my drift.
Elimination! Alrighty, you guys ready? Because one of you is going home. No caveats this time. Nobody is automatically safe because they just joined, and there's only one person that's immune, and that is Daisy, because she won the challenge. Alrighty, so the first person safe tonight is Silver, Callie, Meta Knight, Rosalina, Knuckles. The bottom three. Waluigi, they're kind of weird. Rotom and Captain Toad. You two got up to a little bit of mischief today and ultimately resulted in a bad thing happening to you guys. But Waluigi is safe. And this is typically where we would play the suspenseful music and zoom in on the two of you and ultimately go down to who would be safe, but we can't do that because you guys tied!
Wait, what?
Uh-oh. David Winkle, we don't have a tiebreaker prepared, though, because of all the power outage.
We're gonna go at this the cheap way. Vote! You guys are gonna vote for who you want to get rid of. Right here, right now, live.
But we already did that. Doesn't matter. Silver, you vote first. Okay. Well, from what I heard, Rotom was the instigator of the cheating, so I think I'm gonna vote for him.
Yeah, he lured me into a trap! No, I was trying to help!
I vote for Rotom because he's smelly.
Stop voting for me! Ah, Meta Knight, you won't vote for me, will you? Wait, Meta Knight, why haven't you decided? Why are you still contemplating your vote?
I think I will vote for you. I'm not that fond of Cheetos, you know.
But Meta Knight, we're in an alliance!
I was in an alliance with the trustworthy and reliable Rotom, not the cheating liability Rotom.
Currently 3 votes to Rotom. You get 1 more vote, and you're out of here. I'm gonna vote for Captain Toad. Mainly because he didn't vote for me to join the game, and
I don't want to choose in front of them. The only reason I'm okay with typical voting is because they can't see who I vote for.
Yeah, well, it's not our fault that the power went out and we couldn't prepare a tiebreaker, so just vote.
I would feel terrible if I was the direct reason for someone's elimination. I'm sorry.
What?
Daisy.
This is tough, but I do feel kind of bad about last episode, so... Sorry, Rotom.
What? And just like that, Rotom has been eliminated. You guys all suck!
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I was gonna vote for you anyway, so...
That doesn't make me feel better.
Hey now, Rotom, this is the second time you've cheated me, alright? The first time in the roulette challenge, and now here. I think it's only fair that you get eliminated because of your actions. Look, man, I get what you were doing for me, and I really appreciate it. And honestly, I don't really want you to go, but we're getting to the finals. Somebody's gotta go, and I've just gotta make it sure it's not me.
I guess you're right.
Sorry, man, but everyone's got their time, so... And it looks like it's yours.
Thanks, Captain Toad. And sorry about today. I just wanted to make you feel better.
No problem.
Well, see you guys. And Meta Knight, you suck!
Are you proud of yourself? That snicker is something a villain would do.
Villain? No. I'm not the villain. Well, Rotom, are you getting deja vu from being in the teleporter once again?
Well, it's a lot messier than last time, but I guess so.
So, any last words before you're teleported out of here?
Yeah, trust no one, especially not
masked jerks who backstab you when you've been working with them for over 10 episodes and now they just want to get rid of you! Satoshi! Bye, Rotom. And with that, the hyperactive electric ghost has been eliminated again. So, what will happen in the next episode of Total Stuff Fluffed Island? Now that Meta Knight has betrayed his ally, will anyone ever trust him? I mean, come on, this guy's insane. And I mean, what's just gonna happen? These new contestants are still fairly new, so they've still gotta get used to the game. But honestly, some of them are settling in pretty easily. Find out all this and more on the next episode of Total Stuffed Fluffed Island.